Back to the MME Gaming channel for episode number 3 of our Randomizer Nuzlocke Alpha Sapphire Edition. Last episode on the channel there last Thursday. Thank you very much for checking that one out. And we'll start off this episode with a quick team recap here of our 4 mons that we ended up off last with. So we have Tree Boy with Absorb, Leer, Razor Leaf and Tackle with the Sheer Force ability. Removes additional effects to increase the damage, so that would be really good when we get Bite fairly soon, because it will take away the flinch ability on that. We also have Ghost Boy, our Dusclops, with the Sturdy ability. We have Togetic with Levitate, and we have Simisear with Vital Spirit to stop him from falling asleep in this game. So we're doing fairly well. We're going to get another encounter here before we hit the gym, which is today's episode. Simisear has Lick, Flame Burst, Leer and Fury Swipe, so Togetic has Charm, Metronome and Leer, and Ghost Boy has Leer, Nightshade, Astonish and Disable. So we're coming up against a Poniard. Okay, a Steel type, not too bad. We'll take it, we'll add it to the team. It's level 7, it's not going to help us too much, but you never know, it could have a good ability, or it could end up being a really good mon. Bisharp is actually fairly strong, so that's not too bad. We will take that. More mons we get on the team, the better, the more chance we have of surviving the Nuzlocke, so we'll try and catch most mons. And it also works for dupe clause too. If we run into our one encounter later on and we've already caught that Pokemon, we can claim dupes, which means we can re-encounter a mon in that route, because a previous mon won't count as our first mon. So that isn't too bad either, so it is a good reason to catch certain mons. Obviously we failed in episode number 1 to catch 2 mons in the first 2 routes, but let's just throw a few balls at this Poniard. If we get him, great. If we don't, it's not going to be a big deal. But we'll try and add him to the team. I don't think I can hit him again. He's level 7. I could switch into Ghost Boy maybe, and go for a Nightshade, or Togetic only has Metronome, so I could end up getting a really strong move, or I could end up not touching him at all. He's not doing any damage to some tree, so we might as well just maybe throw Pokeballs. At this minute in time, the only downside is we've nothing to put status on. We've no sleep powder, no paralysis, so we would like to try and catch him on fairly soon that has that aspect to it. I know I can confuse him, and maybe confusing him with Togetic here with Charm might be the best option here, because he might then hit himself in confusion and get himself into the red. So we're going to try that. Confusion doesn't class, or sorry, not Charm, Sweet Kiss. It doesn't add anything to the Pokemon, to the catching of the Mon. I don't think so. He hit himself in confusion, perfect. But the only thing is now we need to catch him this turn, because if he hits himself again, he's going to die. So fingers crossed, we'll try and grab him here. Throw a Pokeball. 1, 2, 3. And capture, yes, good, perfect. Okay, good. So we'll add a Poniard to our team. We'll add him and see what we can do. And obviously, I've recorded a few episodes in advance, so as I said before, if you want a Pokemon named after you, we have one person requesting a rock type to be named a certain thing. So if you want a Pokemon named after you, or you want to name a Pokemon in the series, just let us know. We have a couple of episodes recorded in advance, so just to keep the upload schedule going, which is going to be like Monday and Thursday. So this one's going to be called Blades. So the Poniard is going to be called Blades. And obviously we're going to put our smiley face on him too. So we're going to fling back and get healed up. If anyone has noticed anything, let me know. So we're going to go back, heal up quickly. Blades obviously needs to be healed. We're probably not going to take much part in the gym because of him only being level 7. But we'll have a look at him real quick here. And he has the... Looking at our potions first. I also am going to turn off the EXP share because I forgot that I had left it on. We're going to give the Assault Vest to Ground Boy because he's only going to be using really attacking moves anyway, and it will raise his special defense, which will also help us. We've no water type for the Sea Incense just at this minute in time, so it's not a huge issue. But we're going to go and try and do the gym next. And hopefully get our first badge in the first gym. That will also open up Great Balls and Super Potions in the gym, so it'll make catching that a little bit easier as we go along. So we're going to try and do as many of the battles as possible in the gyms. We're no rules like if you enter a gym you must finish the gym and not leave, or anything along those lines. But I do want to reiterate that some Pokemon will have moves that we won't have seen before or won't be able to learn. So you won't see us checking up if a Mon has, like, you know, Flamethrower or something like that. This Ghastly could have Fire Fang or could have Flamethrower as far as I'm aware. So we're going to try and remember that as things go along. It knows Gust. So we're going to try and remember, or sorry, it knows Air Cutter, not Gust. We're going to try and remember that a Ghost type can have a flying type move. Obviously max AI, so if they have a move that's super effective against me, they're going to use it. So we just need to be careful, try and make sure our Mons are leveled up enough and are healed up enough as we go along, so that we don't lose Pokemon to stupid moves or unfortunateness. So we'll try our best not to lose Pokemon to stuff like that. So we're going to switch in Blades here, just get him a little bit of XP, and then we'll switch into Fire Monkey because Carvine probably won't do too much to him. He has Drill Run, that did a good bit, but I think Flame Burst will outspeed, and Flame Burst should one-shot. Also, what you'll notice when we get to the gym leader in this sense is the gym leader will have 6 Pokemon. So all key trainers will have 6 Pokemon. It's one of the things you can do in a randomizer. It just makes it a little bit more difficult. You have to make sure that you have a lot of resources like healing items and stuff like that. So we'll be trying to remember where the rival battles are more so than anything else, and where the big battles are, like against the Team Aqua grunts or bosses and stuff like that, because they're going to have 5 Pokemon. So some tree coming out here against a Mesprit should be easy enough just to raise and leaf to death. Shouldn't cause us too much harm. Yeah, we'll 2-shot it. Attack Water, Bug type move won't do too much, even though it's super effective, but we're 7 level higher, so that's why we turned off the EXP share already. There's no need to have it on for this, just for this point here, because we're already over leveled enough. 8 levels higher some tree. I believe we're 7 levels higher with Fire Monkey, and I think Ghost Boy is like 13, so that's not too bad. This Blonberry, okay. We should be good just to take on this next trainer anyway. Torterra didn't take too much damage there. He's still bulky enough. That was a super effective bug type move, and it still didn't do too much. Okay, Glalie, that's grand. Fire type will take care of this, no problem. So we can switch into Fire Monkey. We'll probably heal up after this battle. Signal Beam, okay, so I went for its super effective move on Torterra, so it was a good switch. We'll just go for Flame Burst and probably one-shot. So we're 6 levels higher here with Fire Monkey, so that's not too bad. And Sumtree is level 19 now. Okay, perfect. So you've started to see where Pokemon have moves that they don't normally have. Like that's 2 Mons now that have had a bug type move that don't usually have a bug type move. I'm not sure what I did when I did the randomizer to have that. I don't know if it's related to the randomizing of the battle moves or the TM moves. I don't know. If someone is well versed at randomizers in the comment section, wants to let me know what I did so I can fix it for the next one maybe, or we can just do an extreme randomizer and we'll randomize everything for the next one. Maybe I do want to try and do a randomized typings, one like an extreme randomizer where we randomize the typings, the everything. So like say make Bulbasaur a fire type for example, but you won't know it. It'll just look the same. I know there's the 8-Bit Bros edition that if anyone likes to check out, either Game Boy Luke or United Gamer on YouTube, they're using like alternate forms and stuff like that. It's really cool, so yeah, make sure to check them out. Okay, so 6 Mons we're up against now. Obviously we only have 5, but we should be alright. We're leveled up enough. So Lampin's fire and ghost type. So we'll have to switch out some 3 here just on the off chance, like we don't want to risk like a flamethrower or anything like that. So come into Fire Monkey, we should be able to tank most moves anyway. Extra sensory, okay, that's fine. Not going to do too much. 11. Okay, and we have Lick on Fire Monkey. Let's see what the... not really too much in that. I said I'd try like a stab flame burst to see if it would do better than a super effective Lick. And Lick does more, so that's okay. And we got the paralysis off, which is good too. My heal here. Okay, so Lampit didn't heal, that's fine. So he'll go down. I know it's usually when they get into the red that they'll heal, and you can keep them in the yellow, it's fine, but I don't know if the max AI affects that at all when they'll heal. Meowth, we should be able to stay in for this. I don't think it's going to be a huge issue for us. It's going to have Fury Swipes or something like that. It's fine. Obviously, it could have a move that's super effective. It could have flipping Surf for all we know. And it has Waterfall. Super effective will eat our Oran Berries. So now we will kill in one shot anyway. And it's gonna heal, so that's okay. But we'll kill with Flame Burst because we did most of 2/3 of its health before. So it uses his potion, that's good. And we'll get the XP for that. It's okay. Gonna set out an Onyx, so we're not going to be super effective against an Onyx, so we'll probably switch out here and bring in Terra, some tree. So grass type move would be effective here. So just go for Razor Leaf. Don't need any health or anything like that, so no need to go for anything like no need to go for Absorb or anything like that. We do learn Mega Drain fairly soon, as well as what we're waiting for is Bite. So that'd be good to get. So he's gonna bring out a Sigilith. Okay. We're going to bring out Blades here. We want to get a little bit of XP as well. At the same time, we could always go back into some tree. He's taken no damage already, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue for us. He uses Eruption. Okay, right. Oh, that's okay. That did 26. So we would live one more. He outspeeds though. That's the only issue. Okay, so this is going to be interesting. See how much Razor Leaf does. Okay, didn't do too much. We're going to have to switch. We may lose him on here because we may need to switch to heal. Depending on, like, Flame... Fire Monkey won't take too much damage to it. All Eruption do to Ghost Boy. Okay, didn't do too much. We'd live 2 more of them. We are super effective. We're still slower. Okay, 10. So we wouldn't live 1 more actually. Okay, but we did some really good damage. That was a crit though, so I don't think 1 more would kill. And 1 would definitely kill us. So we're gonna have to heal up anyway. There's not much more we can do about that. So Eruption, will we live 1 more Eruption? Yeah, we will. Okay. Yeah, so just go for Fell Stinger. Oh, he might be out of eruptions actually. Okay, so he has Magic Bounce, so my disable was disabled. My thought was disable eruption and then he won't be able to use it against Torterra if I healed him up. Fell Stinger's not going to do too much anyway, so that's okay. But he might be actually out of eruptions. I think eruption's only 5, so how many did he use? I don't think he used 5. But he's dead anyway, so it's not really too much of a deal. But that was what I was thinking there, just in case anyone's wondering why I used disable. I thought that I could disable eruption and then bring back out Torterra, and he wouldn't be able to do too much while I healed and got off a Razor Leaf or something like that. Ghost Boy wants to learn Foresight. I think that lets him hit normal types, so we're not going to learn it, but I think that will let him hit normal types. Is it? Or something else? Or does it just identify super effective move? I'm not 100% sure. Someone can let me know in the comment section. If they so wish. We're not learning it, but if it is something that maybe is useful for a ghost type to have, maybe we can relearn it later on if we find hard scales or something like that. We can relearn it. So we switch back into some tree here now for the Nidoran. We need to heal. There's 2 ways we could do. We could go for like Absorb. Bug Bite. Ooh, that's super effective against us. Oh, we're taking risks here that we don't need to take. That was a crit. Alright. So we'll take him down 1 more shot. We probably should have healed there using like a potion or something like that, or even used Absorb, but I didn't want to. I wanted to try and take him out and see if we could just finish off the battle without needing to heal. I thought a tackle from a level 20 would have killed him 1 shot, but it didn't. And I need to start thinking like the fact that there's random moves. I keep forgetting it. But we'll go into Fire Monkey for Weavile. It's using Sacred Sword. All right. Ooh, that did a lot. Okay, we're playing it a little bit risky. He is faster than me, so we're gonna heal. Because we can't live 1 more Sacred Sword. So we may have to just stall out healing here a little bit until we can live a Sacred Sword. And then use a Flame Burst once we can do it. Or if he uses something else that isn't Sacred Sword. Again, Sacred Sword I think only has 5 PP, so he's used 3 already, so I might be wrong there, I don't know, but we could stall out until it has no more PP left. But I think that 1 heal there should give us enough. He used Safeguard, okay, that's fine. So now we can Flame Burst and kill, and that should be our first badge. Because he will outspeed me, so he will go for Sacred Sword first, but it's not doing 36 damage, it's doing about 15, 16. So we can Flame Burst here and kill. And that is badge number 1 down from Roxanne in the Rustboro gym. And we get to add our first badge to the layout. So perfect. That will be badge number 1 down. A good battle enough, like maybe a little bit too many risks there with some tree and Fire Monkey. like maybe things that we didn't necessarily need to do. Ooh, Rock Tomb, that's a good move to have. Nice little TM there. Yeah, maybe moves that we didn't need to, or risks that we maybe didn't necessarily need to take. But look, it's no fun if you don't take risks every now and again. So we can advance in the story. We are going to go back and heal first. We need to go and help the scientists again, get stuff back from Team Aqua, and that should free us up to move to the next town as well, because we'll save Pico and get on to the next location as well. So we'll swing back and heal up first, because we took a lot of damage in that gym. Both Sun 3 and Fire Monkey carrying us all the way through that gym. But Ghost Boy did his little job as well on that Sigilith. So it is good to have extra mons in there. We got Blades a little bit of experience too. Togetic never really came out. There is no real way to bring Baby Enemy into the game at this minute in time. He needs to level up, so we may have to just switch train him in a little bit too. He has no moves really. We can't risk metronoming because of we could get explosion, eruption, or anything like that. Not eruption, sorry, explosion, self-destruct, something along those lines. And then we're just going to lose him on just to use a random move that might not do anything. So we'll hold on to Metronome, because I think it would be fun to, you know, maybe get to a stage where we can just use Metronome for the crack. But let's just go on anyway and see how we're going. So we're gonna go over to the cave here, try and get the stuff back from Team Aqua, and at the same time save the Wingull and free us up to be able to use the boat across to Slateport, if I'm not mistaken. Or it's not Slateport. Slateport is after the next island, which is an island, and it is called, don't know, it's Brawley's place. It's the gym, and it has Steven in the tunnel, and I can't remember, but there is a lot of encounters over there that we can get, because we can also get the fishing rod there. Therefore we can get, I think, 3 encounters there on the little island, plus we can go back to the first town and get an encounter in the water there. So for the life of me I can't remember the name, but we will I'll remember it and we'll do. So we're just going to advance a little bit of the story aspect here, and hopefully, you know, advance a little bit in the game. We do also get a encounter here in Rustov Tunnel. And what is it going to be? A Combuskin. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. So that means we would have 2 starter mons in the Torterra, Sumtree, and this Combuskin. That'd be really good. Yeah, so let's try and catch this in the tunnel. Now we're switching into Baby Mimi. We're going to go for Charm here, lower his attack so he can't do as much damage. He's also going to lower my attack. We're burned, so we'll try and get out here. I think we're going to Sweet Kiss, try and confuse him. Let him hit himself in confusion. Switch out into Blades or Ghost Boy to try and damage him a little bit as well. I believe Baby Me learns Yawn, so that should be good too for us. We'll heal up here anyway with the Oranberry. I'm going to switch out into Ghost Boy. We can use Nightshade, which will only do a little bit of damage anyway. And it's not really effective against us. So that should be fine. Our attack fell, but that doesn't affect Nightshade. Okay, so we can get 2 Nightshades off. Maybe if it hits Self Confusion once, we should be alright too. Oh, we got him into the red. Okay, please don't hit Self Confusion. Right, okay, so Pokeball. And we'll go. We'll hopefully add Combuskin into our team here. Doesn't want to get into the Pokeball. It's no longer confused, so that's okay, so we're safe. We're not going to attack again, so I don't care if it uses Sand Attack. Come on. Come on. Get in the ball. Get in the ball. Join the team. Yes. Okay, good. We added Combuskin to the team. Nice. That should be good. So Baby Emily gets a bit of experience up to level 12. And we'll add Combuskin into our Pokedex. Perfect. And I didn't give it a nickname. Okay. So, right. Obviously, we have to name Pokemon. And I believe the name rater's fairly early in this game. I'll have to look up exactly where he is. So we're not going to add Combuskin to the lair. We're going to put Combuskin into the PC when we get back to the city. So obviously he's not going to be added to the team just this minute. Because we didn't name him. He has a Roma Veil. It's okay. It's not too bad. But we're not going to add him to the team until we can get to the name rater, until we can name him. So we'll have a look up between episodes where the name rater is, and then we can add him to the team once he is actually nicknamed. So we're not going to do a layout change just for Combuskin just yet. Doesn't mean we can't use them, but I ideally will try not to use them in any of these battles or anything like that. We'll try and get back to the PC as soon as possible and place them into the PC. We already have a fire type, so it's not a huge issue for us really, because we have Fire Monkey much higher level than the Combuskin is anyway. So it's not going to be a huge thing, but maybe if we need to heal up a mom, we might just throw him out there and put him as cannon fodder, but we should be good. So Soul Rock knowing Draco Meteor. Okay, this could be interesting. Lick didn't do as much as I thought it would. Obviously we can't go for Flame Burst, not going to do a whole lot. But we'll see how much it does compared to the Lick. Yeah, the Lick did a bit more. He missed Draco Meteor, that's fine. We'll go back to Lick and we'll finish him off. Okay, good. So it didn't really matter too much. You will see me trying to do that to see if the stab move is better than the super effective move. I assume in most cases it's not. Probably in this case with Lick it's probably about the same. So we'll get the devil parts back. We'll also get the Winkle back to the sailor guy, who I can't remember his name at this minute in time. Mr. Bryan. That's it, Mr. Bryan. And he'll go back to his cottage after we drop off the Devon parts back to the scientist. We can go and use his ship to travel to the next 2 areas. Yeah, so we can head back down. We want to heal as well. But there's no battles in the scientist area anyway, so it's fine. We'll just heal up so that we don't forget to do it maybe before we go on to the next area. We also want to put Combuskin into the PC because we were silly and forgot to name him. Scratch Gale, Ember and Sand Attack. And he has the Electrolyzer item, which, if I'm not mistaken, allows Electabuzz to evolve into Electivire. which could be something to keep in mind when we get further down the road if we do happen to come across an Electabuzz, that we could evolve it into an Electivire by having it. So we're going to take that off him and add it to the bag, and we'll go and do the scientist stuff first. And get that out of the way. So we got a Great Ball, which is good because we've passed our first badge, so now Great Balls and Super Potions are available in the store. I think what we will do is we're getting to around 30 minutes in the clock at the minute, so we will probably just finish off this dialogue here, travel to the next area and pick up the rod, and leave the encounters for the next episode there, or maybe get one encounter, maybe fill out a team of 6. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll get one encounter, fill out a team of 6, and then we'll continue on with the story in the next episode. We'll get our second gym badge, we'll talk to Steven and give him the letter that we're going to get from here, from Mr. Stone, and that should be, I'd say that'd be a good finishing point. Get one more encounter, hopefully a good mon. What could we use? Well, we have fire, we have, so maybe a water type might not be bad. We have ghost, we have fairy, we have steel. So like an ice type maybe, or a water type might be good. A water type maybe that can learn like an ice type move maybe might be good to have. Yeah, I think that's what we'd be looking for here. You know, get a dragon type, something like that should be good. So yeah, well, let's grab one more encounter, and hopefully it'd be a decent mon or a strong mon. So we'll see. So we're gonna fly down here and talk to Mr. Briny, and he is going to bring us on to the next area, which for the life of me I still can't remember what it's called. Hopefully it will come back to me before we get to the area where we have to get it. No, I'm stupid. I can't remember. Comments, please let me know if you're at this point and you know where we're supposed to go. Don't cheat, don't go ahead and find out, because you know that's not happening. Alright, so where should we go? I shouldn't be following them, I should just wait. Go back up. Just wait until the Pico finishes. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm shocking. Oh my god. Okay, there we go. Alright. Save my Pico. Would you like to say with me a letter bound for Dewford? It's Dewford! Damn it! Okay, it's Dewford. That's where we're supposed to go. So we go to Dewford, we'll get our second gym badge, we'll also talk to Steven, and then we will open up Slateport City, and then from Slateport we can go around to the other places and do a few things there. So we'll hopefully get that out of the way fairly soon. We've struck land in Dewford. We have to talk to Steven, and we have to do the leader Brawley. I believe we have to do Brawley first, and then we do Steven. But we're going to get the good rod here, or the old rod even, and then that will allow us to get 1, 2, 3 encounters, and then we'll have the tunnel encounter. So we'll have 4 max encounters here. The encounter we're going to get is Dewford Town, and then we'll get the route above Dewford, we'll get the tunnel, and then we can go back to Rustboro and get the water at Rustboro as well. So think we should end it up here. We're at about 34 minutes, so we'll try and get a Pokemon here, and then we'll end up the episode there with a new mon. I think it's a good finishing point for this episode. So nothing seems to be biting. Hopefully we can get something to bite fairly soon. Yes, we got one. Okay, good. And we managed to reel him in. So it's okay. It's a Magnezone. Oh, okay. Yeah, so we were just talking about having like an Electabuzz or an Electivire, and we get an electric type. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll take that. Okay, use Supersonic. Mist Fury Cutter. Use Tackle. Okay. Wait, hit twice? What is that? Why did that hit twice? Why did Tackle hit twice? Thunder Shock. Did this hit? Ooh. Blades lived on 1. Oh, he has Parental Bond. He has Kangaskhan's Mega ability. Which means he can, every move he has can attack twice. We have to get him. Oh, we have to catch this Magnezone. Oh, that's OP as hell. No way. He can attack. Every move he has can attack twice. Okay, so we switch into Sumtree because it can't hurt us with an electric type move. And I don't think he will have anything else. He might have... Oh, he might have Tackle or something like that. I don't know. Okay, so I don't. We can't hit him again. Thunder Shock doesn't affect us. So I'm assuming he doesn't have anything else that is effective against us. We need to catch this. We have one Great Ball that we can use if need be. Come on, come on. Oh no, come on. Oh, we have to get this. We have to get this. It can attack twice on every move. That is OP as hell. Oh, right, okay. Can't hit it again. We've nothing to put status on it. He's in the yellow. Oh. Get him. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, no. Oh, I hate these triple jiggles. Sonic Boom. Okay, so he does have another move. Oh, and that does a good bit. Oh, that does a lot. That would kill again. Okay, so Sonic Boom is a normal type move. I don't know. Like, we could switch into Ghost Boy, it wouldn't do too much, but then if you went for Thunder Shock, that might hurt. Just keep going for tackles. Just go for tackles. Oh, okay, we just have to throw balls at him. We could heal up again just to make sure, but we'll throw the Great Ball that we got. I wish I'd picked up more balls. Come on. Come on. No! No! Ugh. Okay, I have one more idea. Alright. We have a Premier Ball. So I wonder if this Magnezone's a little bit fancy. We're going to heal up because if he Sonic Booms, Sumtree is dead. That is what's mental about this ability. I am 11 levels higher. 11 levels higher than a Magnezone using a non-super effective move. And yet it's nearly one-shotting my Sumtree. So come on. Come on. Come on. Get in the Pokeball. Yes! Oh, it's in there. Yes! Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, I'm sorry for headphone users there. Oh, yes, that is brilliant. Oh, that is brilliant. Oh, yeah, he has to have the Kangaskhan ability. That's the only ability I know that will cause a Mon to attack twice, right? It's the only ability that will cause every move to attack twice. I could be wrong there, but I think that's what it's called, isn't it? It's Parental Bond, the Kangaskhan one. When it's Kangaskhan's Mega ability. It is Parental Bond. Child and parent and child attack together. Oh my god, an electric steel type with that. Oh, that is good. Oh yes, boy. We are on a roll. Okay, so we'll swing in. Let's heal up a little bit real fast. And that is our team so far. We have Fire Monkey, Ghost Boy, Sumtree, Baby MME, Blades, and our newest edition and most lethal edition, Mags, the Magnezone. Thank you for joining us for episode number 3. I'll see you in episode number 4 coming this Thursday. Thank you.